Welcome you all to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for checking out my video again. And if you are a newcomer, please subscribe, like and comment, because this channel is going to blow your mind, honestly. So today basically I will just be showing us what happened yesterday on GBPJPY. How I traded GBPJPY yesterday, which is Monday on the 25th of November 2024, just yesterday. So now what I looked for on the chart was that I saw that basically price was in a downtrend. Price was pouring, price was bearish. So when I see that, so I know that okay, I am looking for sales in this market. So what did I look for? Now these are the two things I look for before I place a trade. Number one, the zone. After I've gotten my direction, okay, maybe in that day on that chart I want to buy or sell, but in this case now I want to sell. Why? Because the price is bearish. As you can see, price is bearish. Now I want to sell. Now I've gotten that bias. Now the second thing is, where will I sell from? Where will I sell from? Now that's the second thing. And now I have my ways of selecting zones to sell from. Number one, and the main important thing, is that you look for where price grab liquidity, something like this. And then after grabbing the liquidity, I will call it X. I call it X. So then you now do what? You break a recent structure. You break the structure. BOS. So it broke structure. Now after price broke structure, it shows that okay, we are still bearish. Now you now look for zones to trade for. If you look at this chart, you see that there are two zones here. You have two zones. This is a zone here, but this zone is not valid. Why? Because this zone does not take any liquidity. And if you can see, price got here, reacted, and price fade, which means price induced people right here. So that is why I didn't take from here. I know that this is obviously a trap. So when price now gets here, that was when I now said okay, now criteria, what is it? The second criteria, and that is my entry. So no matter how beautiful a zone is, your entry, if your entry criteria is not complete, do not enter. There is a trade I missed yesterday on no, it was last week Friday on GBPUSD. I wanted to sell that trade, and that trade sold massively, but I did not enter. Why? Because price is not giving my entry criteria. It is very important. You have to be very disciplined, like very. That's the essence of mentorship. In fact, you don't need mentorship to become profitable, to be good on the chart, because there are lots of videos on the YouTube today, on YouTube channels, different channels, that you can watch and learn strategies that will really help you. But the main purpose of mentorship is to guide you to become disciplined. That's the main purpose of mentorships. So if you are paying someone to learn a strategy, to me you are just doing the wrong thing. You are supposed to pay someone to teach you, and to so that you be accountable, for you to be disciplined. You know, when you have someone that is accountable for your discipline, it will really boost you to be more disciplined faster. But if you are just trying to build that on yourself, sometimes you might be indisciplined. Sometimes now the growth will be ups and down. Why? Because you are the one grooming yourself. But if you have a mentor that is grooming you, it will help you to become more disciplined faster. So that is the purpose of mentorship. If you are paying people just to teach you strategy, you are doing the wrong thing. Come to YouTube channels. I learn strategies on YouTube channels. So come to YouTube channels and learn. Then if you want to pay for mentorship, pay for mentorship only for discipline, to become disciplined. If you cannot be disciplined on your own, so only pay people for you to become more disciplined on the charts. So that's the purpose of mentorship. Now after price gets here, then I dive into 1 minute time frame to go and look for my entry. If I did not see my entry criteria, no trade for me. That's it. It took me time before I can be disciplined with this. It took me time. And trust me, the moment I start implementing this, my trading changed. My trading changed a lot. So now when price gets inside our zone, then you now need to look at the structure. In my previous video, I talked about it that once price gets your zone, you have to now do what? You have to look out for where price grab liquidity. This was the first tap inside. If you look at this guy, this was the first time, this green candle. Then this price came down, this red candle came down, but it didn't take out this green candle low, which means that is not a valid pullback. Then we have another push again. This another green candle. Then we have these two bearish candle. Now the third bearish candle took out this green candle low, which means that this is a valid pullback. Let me you see now, it took out the low here, which means that is a valid pullback. Now then went up, which means this is now our low, this is now our high. Then what happened again when price push up, created another high, then we had another pullback again. You see this red candle, this red what is it called, pin or what was it called, all these candlestick names. So it came down again to take out this previous grey candle, took out the low, then went up again. That's a very pullback. So this is now our recent high. This is now our recent high, and price took it out. This is our recent high, price took it out. So what are we now waiting for? We are now waiting for price to do what? To either break it or form another low. So once price break it like this will become our change of character. Sorry. So this will become our change of character, and then you'll now be looking for sell. And then when price break it, you have to allow price to close below before you sell. So let's play price. It's too fast. It's too fast, bro. You're too fast. So, oh boy, you're too slow. Oh shit, man. Sorry. Okay, now we have this downpour. Now here we now be our entry. Here will now be what? Our entry. This candle here. The minute this candle close below, you just wait for that mitigation. If you see the next candle, it come to weak it. So that will be your entry. That will be your entry. And sometimes you can just enter directly immediately they close. I don't like all those pullback that comes inside, or you trying to wait for those pullback that comes inside. I don't really like it. So you just put your stop loss a little bit above, 12 pips is okay for GBPJPY. Then you target TDRR. If you're a beginner trader, target only TDRR first. Be targeting TDRR first until you become very consistent. That is when you can now increase your this thing to be targeting like 5 hour route, 10 hour route. But all those 10 hour route, all those stuff, it should be once in a while, not every time. Targeting 3 hour route should be your main target. Once price hit your 3 hour route, close 90% of your profit. Then you can break even, allow the rest to run. At that point, you know that okay, you secure something. So now these are 3 hour route, then you allow price to play out. Once there's a trade I just finished taking now, GBPUSD. Maybe I'll do the video later. Yesterday I had a loss on AUD/USD. I wanted to buy, hit my stop loss. Today I took a sell on GBPJPY. In fact, within a token of an high, hit my TP. So let's play this one. And you see, price is dropping really nicely. Boom, we are done. You are done. So and that's also. But if you now want to hold the price, you know that this will take a long time. This will take a long time. Let's move it to 15 times so that you can fast forward it. It can be a little bit faster. So you now want to target this overall low, which is now how many RR? About 13 RR. About 13 RR. It's good though. It's very good. But as a beginner, just target TDRR first until you become very consistent. So once in a while, you can be doing all this long RR. Just once in a while. So you see how entry really helped in boosting your risk reward here. So the entry, honestly, is a very, very good entry. Just watch this video if you don't understand, and then ask question in the comment section.